Trending on the news, Governor to visits flood victims, vow proactive measures to prevent recurrence. Plus, Bridge Leadership Foundation 16 Career Day Conference 2026 urges young people to build leadership capacity and embrace digital opportunities. Details of this and more shortly. Welcome to Nta Calabar News at 7. I am Maureen Leo. I jump the news in detail. Cross River State Governor Senator Bassey Otu is pledging decisive action to prevent future flood disasters, assuring that government will strengthen flood mitigation and emergency response systems across the state. The governor stated this during a visit to victims of the recent flooding in Calabar, which claimed 5 lives. Justina Etam tells us more.
What began as normal rainfall in Calabar, the Cross River State's capital, turned deadly after a landslide struck Ikot-Anwatam community. 5 people lost their lives in the disaster, 4 of them children from the same family. Across Calabar South and other parts of the metropolis, floodwaters forced their way into homes, destroying property and leaving residents counting their losses.
It was a heavy downpour that damaged my fridge, my television, my executive chair, and even have to fall the fence behind. And there was overflow of water that destroyed so many things.
I and my husband have beds here, about 100 beds here. Water carry them. Then this is my neighbor's own, both chicken and turkey. Water carry them. I wish the state government can come and look into the gutters to see how, the drainage system, to see how they can channel the water properly.
Wednesday, I return market, 20 basin of gari is lost, 1 bag of rice, and the full bags of beans is lost.
Governor Bassey Otu, who visited the affected communities, expressed deep sadness over the scale of the devastation, pledging government support for every family affected.
SEMA is on ground, NEMA is on ground, the emergency from the services are all on ground. We are profiling and we are taking note of all the issues. Those that are completely dislocated, we are making shelters available for them, and those that will need some long-term rehabilitation will also meet up with that. But we'll make sure nobody suffers too much for it.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency's 2026 flood prediction lists Cross River among states at risk of persistent rainfall and severe flooding, hence the need to implement strict mitigation measures. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
And as the world continues to evolve through innovation and technology, young people are being urged to build leadership capacity, acquire relevant skills, and embrace digital opportunities to remain competitive. This was the focus of discussions at the 16th edition of the Bridge Leadership Foundation Career Day Conference held at the University of Calabar Conference Center with the theme, Power People's Persistence. Miracle Edo was there and now reports.
The 16th Career Day Conference of the Bridge Leadership Foundation, also marking the 15th anniversary of the foundation, brought together students, professionals and educators and other stakeholders to inspire young people to prepare for opportunities and challenges of the future through leadership development, innovation and digital skills. Speaking at the event, founder of the Bridge Leadership Foundation, former governor of Cross River State, Liel Imoke, reflects on the foundation's 15 years journey, highlighting its impact in mentoring young people nurturing future leaders and creating opportunities for personal growth.
I saw young people who were smart, who had ideas, who were excellent in whatever it is they set out to accomplish, but they just didn't have the opportunities, they didn't have the exposure, and they could not compete with people in the urban areas, and that's why we started the foundation, okay, being a deliberate foundation to groom young people, not just as leaders, but also to groom them as people with strong character, strong values, and strong understanding of service to community and to humanity.
And, the theme of the keynote address was that, you don't wait for your turn anymore. That overtake is not allowed. It's not permitted. So let's seize upon that, everyone, especially our youth in Cross River, and let's see whether that attitude is going to be that change that Cross River continues to need.
The Cross River State Governor, Senator Basio too, reaffirms his administration's commitment to supporting programs and initiatives to create opportunities for young people and add value to society.
Your Excellency, Senator Moke, thank you for the 15 years of impossible things made possible. Speaking for the government and people of Cross River State, I congratulate the British Leadership Foundation and may the next 15 years even greater. Big and happy anniversary to you.
Keynote speakers, while emphasizing on the theme of the conference, stressed that beyond academic qualifications, young people must be equipped with practical skills, creativity, and the right mindset to thrive in an increasingly technology-driven world.
Already Nigeria's young people have revolutionized the entertainment industry, revolutionized technology, revolutionized business. The one space that is left for disruption is politics, because public service is the major determinant of how a country evolves into the future.
This is the most informed generation ever with technological tools. The future is very bright for the Nigerian who rises up to take up the opportunities that exist. Not the ones who complain, not the ones who say there is no work, not the ones who say there is nothing out there. There are a lot of things out there. The value you create is a problem you are able to solve.
Souvenirs were presented to distinguished personalities in recognition of their contributions to leadership development and youth empowerment. The event was also used to celebrate the founder, Senator Leah Imoke's 65th birthday, with a cutting of the birthday cake.
And yes, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Your Excellency.
In Calabar, Miracle Edo, NTA News.
It's now time to take a break. When we return, the news continues. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have an event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
The Cross River State Police Command has confirmed the unfortunate death of a female passenger, Mrs. Affion Peters, following a medical emergency that occurred on the night of Saturday, 11th July 2026 in Calabar. Preliminary findings indicate that about 11:30 in the evening, a commercial bus driver, Mr. John Okunjon, reported at Atakpa Police Station that while conveying 8 passengers from Wat roundabout towards the Edgar Limbukba African axis, one of the passengers requested to alight at Edgerly by William George. In the course of making room for the passenger to disembark, Mrs. Affion Peter stepped out of the vehicle. She suddenly sat on the ground, became unresponsive, and was unable to speak. Concerned passengers immediately assisted in returning her to the vehicle, where she was promptly taken to the University of Calabar Teaching Hospital for emergency medical attention. where she was further confirmed death by medical personnel. In a statement signed by the Cross River State Police Public Relations Officer Sunday Tokpa, the deceased family has since been identified and duly informed and are currently making arrangements for the preservation of her remains. And that's it on the news. Many thanks for watching.